All right, we got some rigid edge postcards. They look like photos, but if you look at the back, they're all postcards. They're black and whites. Some of the old ones. All right, this is showing you in town somewheres. Look at that nice old car, huh? So that gives you a time frame. You know, people look at the cars or how people are dressed. Kind of gives them an idea of the era of the postcard. So that's a cool one. And this one here is up by the waters. Just peaceful water there. You see the beautiful mountains. Someone has themselves a little island just for themselves. Isn't that cool? Take the little boat across your own private island. How romantic, huh? Beautiful. Now there's some big snowy mountains, huh? Really great big mountains. Postcard of mountains. Alright, now, oh, look at this. Wow. Architect, a nice building that stands so tall. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Look how many layers. Climb that, huh? And here's down the bottom here. You can see a little. Oh, look at that. That little house, look. There's like a little man or whatever right there. Must be a restaurant. Ha! That's cute. When you look at them, I mean, look at that. And there's a statue there. It's a lot to really look at. Look at that. Ah, to have the bedroom and to have the little side like that to go out on, like a little private patio up on the 3rd floor. Kind of cool. That's quite the building. Making good use of a little space. 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. Maybe 5. Wow. In a tiny little building like that. Look at the beautiful statue. Nice. Quite the postcard, isn't it? Wow. See how it's always nice to travel. Look what you can find and see. Alright, here we have a horse and buggy on this one. See how they're dressed? Olden day clothes. So this is definitely an old one. Look at that, and you get to see all the valley. Kind of flat land, ain't it? Nice. Oh, look at the architectural building here. Wow. Look at that. Stands really tall. Wow. Look how fancy the top is. Overlooking the whole valley. Flat land. Get to see a lot when the land's flat like that, instead of having a mountain that stops you from seeing on the other side. Can you imagine going on top and seeing all that at nighttime with all the lights? That must be beautiful. But what a beautiful architectural building. Lovely. Nice. Okay. Oh! Instead of showing the whole one that went with that other picture. This one right here. Remember we looked at this to see how tall that was and everything? And we pointed out looking at this little building right there. Well, here it is real close. Ta-da! I wanted a postcard just on this one. Okay, so there ain't another layer up there. Where is there? Well, look at that. Yes. Probably the attic area. And there's the statue, and then the other buildings on the side. Wasn't that something? Alright, look at the old vehicles there. See the old car right there? Oh, right there. Look at that. Neat. That's kind of cool. They have both postcards like that. I like it. Huh? Okay. So if you think you're missing something, just keep looking. You'll find it in another postcard. Alright, here's a nice ship in the harbor. Look at that smoke and all. Beautiful. Nice. See the mountains there? They get a nice view while they're moseying along in the water. Peaceful. Going for a boat ride in the water is always a peaceful experience. Refreshes you. And here we have a few swans right in here. Again in the water. Kind of like in a valley. Alright, and we have in town just some nice buildings and stuff. A lot of building. All in town. Alright, then look at this one. Horse and buggy. They don't let you see it all. Look at that. Got horse and buggy. You can see some of the old vehicles right there too. So it's kind of a mix right there. To see how people are dressed. Probably is a cold day. But this makes for a lovely postcard, don't it? Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing it to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. Check out the description in this video, as I have 3 books I've written myself up for sale. 2 are true stories. 1 was picked up by a screenplay writer, put into screenplay format, and the other is a craft book, classroom tested for K through 6. Tested it all myself, all according to different grades. It's a great aid for any teacher. But, of course, groups and organizations can also use it, and mom at home. Take care of the summer, that's for sure. Do crafts every now and then. Those are the memories that kids will remember. Alright, bye-bye now. Share the video. Alright, today we're visiting some of the old postcards. Now these are postcards that have stamps on them. So here we are looking at this beautiful one. You can always tell the age by looking how people are dressed. So that gives you a time era of the postcard. And then this one happens to have a 5-cent stamp, so it's not quite as old. 1970. Alright. Beautiful one though, isn't it? Lovely. Look at the skies and everything all in it. Very nice. And here we have showing like the railroad tracks here going by. You can see the water, the mountains, everything. And this is in Ontario, Canada. Beautiful. Let's see what they got for a stamp here. A 2 cents. And 1938. Beautiful 2-cent stamp. In brown. Very nice. Okay, then this one shows a nice little bridge here. Niagara Falls. Look at the structure of the bridge. Very nice. Alright, let's check out the stamp on that one. Ooh, super old one. 1907. Great. Nice stamp. Wow. Those are the good ones. I'll need to figure out which ones are the super rare ones that are worth a lot, and those that are just regular, huh? That's always the question. Alright. And we come down to this one here. The King's Highland Home. Baltimore Castle. Wow. Look at the architect of that. Isn't that beautiful? The mountain view in the back. Beautiful skies. Wow. Love it. Nice. Oh, another one of those 1-cent stamp. 1908. Beautiful. Nice. Love the old stamps. Okay, ooh, this one's a big one. This one, of course, is from Paris. Written to you all in French. 1764. Ah, look at the building. Look at the pillars all around it. Beautiful. That's architect at its best. That's beautiful. I just love it. And we have A30, 30F, 1924. Look at that. Nice. Oh, a beautiful postcard to top it off. Okay, here we have. Alright, here we are visiting some of the old Mexico postcards. Alright, let's start at the very beginning here. Starting with this one here. Isn't that beautiful? Casa Rico for Mexican foods. Beautiful postcard. And here we have a beautiful water fountain. Look at that statue on there with the arrow. Beautiful. Make your wish. Alright, now look at this one. I don't know what this is. Looks like a marketplace with an extra building on top. It's like we're building on top of a building. That's the way it looks to me anyhow. I don't know, but it's awful pretty. Look at all the designs that's in there. Isn't that lovely? Look at that. All the patterns. Wow. But it does it. I mean, it looks like it's a store down here. And then another building on top. Very different postcard. Alright, here's some of the valley looking. Wow. It's always nice to look at postcards because you get to see a little bit of the area, so you familiarize yourself a little bit with it, especially if you're going to go visit. Look at that. Beautiful. Might look a little crowded, but hey, look, there's still plenty of trees in there. Nice. And then here we have the waters. Look at all the little ships there, down by the bay. Can't really tell on the vehicles. A lot of times I like to zoom in on the vehicles because that kind of tells you a time in history of when the postcard was made. Alright, today we're visiting Germany. These are all 1914 Germany cards. So someone traveled to collect all these in 1914. And they kept them really, really well, as they were all in their own little plastic envelopes. and made it all the way to Maine. Isn't that cool? Nice Germany cards. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the design and the architect of the buildings. It's not just going to make it plain. They're going to add a little fanciness to it. Nice little bridge there. Isn't that beautiful? There's some more of this fancy house stuff. I just like the extra added, you know? It's all extra, but it just creates the building. Gives it character. Very nice. Now there's only little notes behind them all. There's no special stamps or anything like that. But nice. See what they had for stamps back in 1914 to be put in the back of them. But someone done their traveling. They picked up the postcards. They just made little notes about their trip. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. Look at that on the roof. Isn't that neat? Beautiful castle farmhouse. That's what it looks like. Nice. And this one here is black and white. Nice, isn't it? Cool. And this is kind of in town. The busy streets. You can pretty well tell the age of this. I mean, look how the little girls dress and the men are dressed. It's not the way people dress today. Look at that. See the little buggy right there? And see the lady with a long skirt. Look at all the buggies. Always look how people are dressed and the vehicle of the day. And that gives you an era time frame of how old the postcard is. So when you're checking out Postcard, if you want to be a postcard collector, those are the things you check out. And this one here. That's a beautiful building. That's that. Nice. All designed with a whole bunch of extra little pieces. I love the architect of this one here. Look at the tops. All very pretty. You want to make it plain, but then they want to add some fanciness. Just like the tops here. Extra for the kids to go up and look out the window, right? Like their own secret little play area. And there's one. Looks like a little river right in the town, huh? Buildings on both sides. Go down by with the boat. Cool. Different. And we have just a little girl sitting there. Again, look at how she's dressed and everything, and that gives you an idea of the time frame. And this one here is just a black and white. Going down the river again. Right in town, look at that. Isn't that different? Look at this one. Love it. Its own little pier restaurant thing going on. Look at all the sails. Sailboats in the water. Very nice. Looks like right there's a little island or something. Very nice. I wonder how they got to take the picture with no people in it at all. Yeah, don't see no one. Okay. There you go. Look at all that. A little bush and a statue, a bush and a statue with a line of trees behind them all. A nice walkway in the middle. Isn't that cool? Just to make you feel like royalty walking down the middle, huh? Nice. I love it. Okay. Here's a nice old one here. A lot of the mills in town by the water like that. That's what that looks like to me. Well, it says a resident. Resident, here we go. I can't really see him very clear. You can see her, she's got a long, pretty long. He's got a hat on. He looks like he's in a suit. She's either in a dress. Looks like she's in a dress. And of course the one I find very amazing. Look at the architect of this building. Look at the beauty. Wow. I'm trying to cut the glare off so you don't have to deal with it. So you don't have to see the glare of my lights. So you can see the beauty of this building. I mean, look at that. You look at it like this. Beautiful. Can you imagine how much manpower it took to make this? You know, back in those days, you know, you're talking, this is a postcard of 1914, and it's already all built. Can you imagine how many laborers worked to build this building? And for it to be so beautiful. You know, sometimes when you look at a picture, you gotta look at the story behind it. This is all done by hand. It's not machinery like today. And today they don't make them as beautiful either. There's a lot of manpower. And you can tell the era by the way they're dressed. Look at that. Ladies all with their hats and long dresses. Isn't that beautiful? I love this one. What a beautiful postcard. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing this all to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. We have more postcards to bring to you. Got a good batch this time. Don't you just love auctions? I do. Kind of addicted to them, really. Alright, so be sure to check out the description in this video, as I have 3 books up for sale that I've written myself. 2 are true stories. 1 was picked up by a screenplay writer and adapted into screenplay format. And the other one's a craft book. So check them out, read a little more about them, grab those ISBN numbers, and order them up from your favorite book spot. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, here we are today visiting some bridges. Some at night, some in the day, some in the fog. Just postcards, some of our old postcards. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Showing with the lights and everything. This is part of the Niagara River between Buffalo and New York and Fort Erie, Ontario. Beautiful bridge. We have another bridge right here. Look at this one. Again, it's the Peace Bridge crossing Niagara River between Buffalo, New York and Fort Erie, Ontario. Nice, isn't it? Look at that. Well structured. Is it funny to have that just at that one section right there? Alright, nice. And then this is a covered bridge. Those you find in the country. The little country bridges. Easy to keep clean. That's why a lot of people can ride in it, and then there's also some walking in it on the sides to cross from one side to the other. So that makes it extra special, especially in the rain and whatever. Stay in there till the rain passes. Alright, now look at this one. Now this one you can tell. Canadian exit. You can tell the age of this postcard because of the vehicles. Look at that. It's like going to an antique car show, isn't it? Look at that little old one. Kind of cool. Nice postcard. Love the cars. Okay, and this is Quebec, Canada. Wow, look how long that bridge is. Nice. I love looking at bridges. They're pretty. They make nice postcards. I thought this one's Iowa. Just a very different design, isn't it? I think it'd be considered one of the more modern ones. Just put you a little above the water to get from one side to the other. Not much for banks, huh? For built-up banks. That can be a problem later in life, huh? Especially with all the water we've been getting. And this one, wow, this one's nice and high though. This is another one of the Peace Bridge. Just a different view from the others. Okay, now we get to San Francisco, the Golden Gate Bridge. Look at that. Look how long that one is. Beautiful skies. The water just splashes right up there. Nice. Now this one here, you start to see it in the fog. Look at that, you can see the whole city and everything. What a beautiful area view. Very nice. That's something just to see the top of the bridge like that, because the rest is all fog. Cool. And then another one. So there was 3 nice ones of Golden Gate Bridge. Look at that. You can see just pieces of it. Wow. So look at the sky. Look how blue the sky is. But yet you get the fog. It's almost like the fog is the sky and the sky is the water. Kind of gives you that image, don't it? Like a reverse roll. I mean, because look at the roundness of it. I mean, even right here, you get some more of the blue. Just the way it seems to have come about. But yet you got blue skies. So nice and clear. Very different. They were lucky to get this photo. Made for a very nice postcard. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. and share this video with others. And check out the description. There are 3 books I've written myself. You can read a little more about them, grab those ISBN numbers, and order yourself up a good read. One of those books was picked up by a screenplay writer and put into screenplay format. A couple of true stories there, and a craft book. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, here we have a lot of vintage mixed holiday postcards. All different holidays, starting with Happy Birthday. Alright, and then we have this one here. Your birthday morning as pleasant as a garden, where flowers profusely grow. So may your birthday morning abundance pleasure know. And this one here, I thought it was St. Patrick's Day or something because it had the horseshoe. But if you notice, it says, a happy birthday. Giving them luck for their birthday. Aren't those flowers beautiful? They just pop right out. And they feel like velvet. Like this part here is velvet. The flower is velvet, all of it. Nice velvet feel to them. Let me pick it up so you can see. Very nice card. Nice velvet feel. Oh, and it's an unused one too. Wow. Huh. It's a beautiful card. It's got a beautiful velvet feel to it on the flowers. Not on anything else, just the flower. This one. This whole one. That doesn't. Nope, just on this one big one. Right here. Isn't that something? Okay, and then of course we have the Christmas one. Because it's Christmas, nobody as well as Santa Claus, I say. So here is to wish for you a Merry Christmas Day. And this one, may your Christmas be as merry can be. Alright, and then we get into some Easter ones. I thought these were the same till I looked. The flowers are different, the saying's different. So I thought that was a little... It caught my eye at first, thinking I had 2 of the same. Okay. If every petal in these flowers held blessings for your Easter hours, they still would be, I claim, too few for such a charming friend as you. Ah, oh, that's nice. Beautiful poem. Alright, now this one, Easter Happiness. The other one was Easter Greetings. I'd like to send you flowers today, but won't it do as well to tell you of the wishes bright then in my heart now dwell. Wow. And we have this one with Easter greetings and best wishes. Simple. Best Easter wishes. Simple. And we have this one here. A blessed Easter. He is not here, but is risen. As the angels of Easter sing of the rising Lord, may the resurrection joy and peace abide in your heart and home. Very religious. And here we have Easter wishes. And how does my garden grow? You say, it's flowers with thoughts of you, and wishes for your Easter day, as glad as they are true. Aww, beautiful Easter lilies. Now this one here had the same flower as that one there. So I go, whoa, but completely different, huh? Easter greeting For you may, the Easter season means a heart's content and a mind serene. Look at the little chick. He's bringing flowers to you. So cute. All right. Oh, now we're in New Year's. With heartiest Christmas greetings and every good wish for a New Year's. Okay, kind of took care of both of them. Okay. And best New Year wishes. Happy New Year's. Our folks to your folks could never send less than our heartiest wish for your happiness. Ah, neat. Different. Ooh, this one's super old. 1924. Look at that. I knew it was an old postcard, just from the looks of it, written in pencil too. All right. New Year's greeting. Whenever New Year's Day comes around, oh, kindly count me in on that glad game of wishing joy for you and all your kin. Ah, that's exactly how they used to talk. As soon as I seen this picture, because it was like a little blurry, not super clear, and just the way the paper of the card is, I knew it was an old one. 1924. The 1-cent stamp. Alright. I hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and be sure to check out the description in this video, as I have 3 books up for sale that I've written myself. 2 are true stories. 1 was picked up by a screenplay writer and put into screenplay format. And the other book is a craft book for teachers, all classroom tested by me for K through 6. Alright, many years of testing. Alright, bye-bye now. Get those ISBN now, okay? Get your books at their favorite bookstore. Alright, bye-bye now.